Hello, Jason. I hope this finds you well. This short video is intended to be conceptual more than instructional. It's intended for your purpose only, for your eyes, and I will be removing it as soon as I hear from you that you've been able to view it. This is going to be my style. If I'm your offensive coordinator, one of my styles for communication with the players, the other coaches. In any case, this is designed to kind of show you the offense that I have in mind. It's the same offense that we ran back in the 90s, and it's still a great offense. Anyway, going on, philosophy of the Cougar service offense. All offensive systems are based on certain parameters. Some rely on high degree of skill or strength or size. Our system is also dependent on certain elements, and these are rooted in the core philosophy. We're not going to base our success on the talent of our individual players. If we did that, we would be successful when we had those players, but then unsuccessful when we didn't. We intend to be victorious regardless of who we put on the field by employing the same tactics that armies have used to defeat superior enemies over thousands of years. We will be deceptive. In a millisecond after the snap, the football is hidden from view and multiple backs are moving in different directions. This creates confusion on the defense, and a confused defense is an ineffective defense. Advantage at the point of attack. Our system places more blockers at the point of attack than the defense is prepared to defend. On every play, the defense needs to defend the entire field from sideline to sideline and from the line of scrimmage to the goal line. And they can only guess where we're going to go. We, on the other hand, know exactly where we're going to be attacking, and we can move more players very quickly to that point. Because we appear to be attacking 2 or 3 different points at the same time, the defense is forced to defend the entire field, which slows their pursuit to where they really need to be. Quickness. Our offense places the backs just 4 yards or less from the line of scrimmage. They don't read blocks so much as they anticipate blocks. This quickness places a great deal of stress on the defense, especially in the linebackers, who are forced to react quicker than they would usually do, which causes them to make wrong decisions at times. Also, because of the speed at which the plays develop, we have the advantage of not blocking players away from the point of attack and applying those players to blocking downfield on backers and secondary people. Angle or horizontal blocking. We don't rely on bigger, stronger linemen to move defenders a significant distance to move the ball. We attack horizontally. Defensive linemen are left to wonder who's actually going to block them. This is why we can trap a 250-pound defensive end with a 180-pound guard. Passing advantage. We force defenses to put 8 or 9 players in the box and to defend the run. This makes them susceptible to the passing game. Add in the fact that most of our passing is play action. Our receivers are always open. Communication system. Plays are communicated by color code and 3-digit call. In addition, there will be an occasional tag at the beginning or the end of the call to modify the formation or the pass routes. Color code. In our system, blue indicates basic run. Black indicates option run. Gold indicates counter run. Red indicates pass with the quarterback and his protection moving to the right. Yellow indicates pass with the quarterback and his protection moving to the left. Orange indicates pass with the quarterback setting up directly behind the center. Green is a false color used at the line of scrimmage to deceive the defense. And white is our freeze play where we attempt to draw the defense off sides. 3-digit play system. Basically, our plays are communicated by 3 digits. The first digit indicates the formation, expressed as 100 formation, 200 formation, 300 formation, etc. The second digit indicates a series, which will be explained later, expressed as 20, 30, 50, etc. The third digit indicates the point of attack, or the apparent point of attack in play action passing. Formation. As in most of our communication, odd numbers refer to the left side of the formation and even numbers refer to the right. The tight end wingback will determine whether the formation number is even or odd. If the tight end and wingback are on the left, the formation will be odd. If they are on the right, it will be even. Conversely, this normally causes the split end and halfback to line up opposite the side of the formation from the tight end and the wingback. Here's our example of formation. This is the 100 formation. You'll see the tight end and wingback are on the left side. The halfback and the split end are on the right side. This is the opposite formation. The tight end and wingback are on the right side now. Halfback split on the left. 300 formation places the wingback and tight end on the left side. But now the halfback is behind the right tackle, which we call the dive back position. And 400 is just the opposite, where the tight end and wingback are on the right side. The halfback is directly behind the left tackle. 500 formation is where the wingback lines up behind the left-hand tackle. And the 600 formation, the wingback lines up behind the right tackle. Point of attack. In the Service Cougar offense, we identified the point of attack by numbering the offensive linemen. As you see in the illustration above, we number odds to the left, evens to the right. We don't number the center. We assign numbers 7 and 8 to be the outside spots from the tight end. The following diagrams are illustrated from the Delaware Wing T and Order of Football book written by Tubby Raymond and Ted Kempsky. This is basically the holy grail of the Wing T offense, and I was personally honored to have been tutored by both Tubby Raymond and Ted Kempsky on 2 different occasions. This book now sells for about $150 on Amazon. Last time I saw this book, it was when I gave it to Galen Brantley when we helped set his offense up in the early 80s. What constitutes a series? A series is a group of plays that, while looking very similar, are completely different and are running to different points of attack or passing when it appears to be a run. These diagrams come from the Delaware Blue Book, and this shows an example of the series and how it looks the same, but it's different. In this case, we have blue 33, which is the basic run. Fullback is moving off tackle to the left side, and we highlighted in yellow the quarterback's action. You'll see in all 4 of these plays, although they're different plays, the quarterback action is basically the same, or at least appears to be the same. Here we highlight the fullback in purple and his movement through all these different plays. Although they are different, his action is pretty much the same. He's either getting the ball, blocking at the point of attack, faking that he's getting the ball. And in this case, we have the wingback in 3-step motion, and his action appears to be the same in all 4 plays. What effect does color have? Well, in this first case, we have blue 433, basic run. Second case, we have black 433, which is option run. We fake the fullback off the tackle. The third play is gold 433, counter at 2. We fake the ball to the fullback off tackle and hand the inside handoff to the halfback back through the 2-hole. In the fourth case, we have yellow 433, where we fake to the fullback, set up and pass to either the halfback or the split end, or possibly even the tight end. What does it mean to put defensive players in conflict? Referring back to these same plays, we're going to identify 4 different players on their defense and why this offense works so well, and why it's a strategic offense and not just a throw whatever play you can at them and see what works. In this place, we're going to identify the cornerback, and we're going to see what kind of conflict he has. First of all, we understand that 95% of the time, this cornerback is either going to be playing man defense or is going to be covering the deep third zone. This is because they only can commit 3 players to full-time passing responsibility because of the threat of the run. In these plays, the cornerback is going to have to come up and support the run to some degree, but he doesn't know whether it's going to be pass or whether it's going to be run. In the 4th case, down with yellow 433, if he's conditioned to support the run and he sees run, which would be indicated by the pulling guard, the fake to the fullback, etc., he's got a problem because he has to either support the run or he has to support the deep route of the split end. If he does support the deep route of the split end, then the halfback will be open in the flat. Next, we're going to look at the defensive end, or I'm sorry, the defensive tackle. When we run the ball off tackle, off the left tackle, we're going to kick that tackle, the defensive tackle, out with the guard. Now, if we find out that this guy's an All-American and he folds in and makes a play on our fullback, then we're going to log block that guy in black 34-33, and we're going to go outside him with option. Or we'll do the counter play at 2, or we'll throw the pass. Defensive end, as in its 52 defense, is actually maybe an outside linebacker. In any case, he's got responsibility for covering the edge of the formation. And because of the threat of the wingback and the quarterback to the flank, he has to respect that. And it's very difficult for him to support the inside run of the fullback. If he does support the inside run of the fullback, if he's making tackles inside, then we'll go outside with either the black 433, or we'll counter at 2, or we'll run the yellow pass, yellow 433. Inside linebacker on the play side. It's his responsibility to stop that off-tackle play. However, if he commits himself to that off-tackle play, he basically takes himself out of supporting the option run for back 433. And if he does pursue inside to stop that fullback off-tackle, then he's positioned himself out of position for the counter at 2 with gold 433. And if he also commits himself to stopping the fullback off-tackle, when we drag the tight end across the formation on the pass, yellow 433, the tight end will be open. I hope this serves to kind of illustrate the offense in general and my style of communicating to the players through the internet via YouTube. Thank you, Jason.